view of our backyard. We are staying at the Sea of Galilee.
It was a trip last night, like being out here and seeing like the water and like right the city right there is like all lit up. It's so cool. But it's just cool like how Jesus like gathered people. You know, just think of all the stories and he's like, hey, come follow me. And he didn't ask them like, hey, what were you into? Like, were you doing? Did you get high last night, or were you drunk last night? Were you out at the club last night? Oh, you can't. You got to clean your act up and then follow me. He just said, hey, come follow me. Those are his apostles, and like it just ministered to me. When you read those stories, that's us to just get your stuff and follow Jesus. And so today we're going to be out on the water with Jesus, and the whole story with Peter doubting God and sinking when he takes his eyes off the Lord. So keep your eyes on the Lord, and he's going to direct your path, and he's going to hold you up.
We're at the Sea of Galilee, and as you can see, the sea is raging right now. Raging.
We're like Mary Poppins right now.
And if it comes down, we're going to be out there on a boat, and I hope it comes down. And that'll be
yeah. So we're going to be on a boat hopefully later, and this is a cool example of Jesus calming the sea.
I never knew you. Not everyone who says to me, Lord, Lord, shall enter the kingdom of heaven, but he who does the will of my Father in heaven. Many will say to me in that day, Lord, Lord, have we not prophesied in your name, cast out demons in your name, and done many wonders in your name? And then I will declare to them, I never knew you. Depart from me, you who practice lawlessness. I think it's so easy for people to say that they believe, but they're not being obedient. And if we're not obedient, what's the point? We have to obey. We have to read our word. We have to understand what it says and apply it to our hearts. We can't just do it however we want. If we don't dig into the words that he's given to us and apply it to our lives, we're not going to grow. We're not going to learn. We're always going to have trials. We're always going to have problems. But when we learn and apply what he has for us, then we're going to be able to get through those things. We're not going to be constantly just like, Lord, what's going on? Like, because his word's going to give us the power and the strength to move on and move forward and continue to fight in battle. And I think that's like the craziest thing here, you know. He's been here already for a couple of days. We see so many people on all the different sites, and I just wonder sometimes, like, is what they're learning here, like, truly penetrating their hearts? Are they making changes in their lives? So that's just something I want to encourage you in. You've got God's word, you've got his guidance, you've got everything. But if you don't apply it, then what's the point?
It's really cool. Like, think of the story of, Jesus is, sleeping, and his disciples are in the boat, and there's like this huge storm going on, and like it just represents like our lives. We all have hard times, and we all are going to have things that may not make sense right now, and it may hurt, it may cause you to have issues with trusting that your problem is too big to the Lord. He can't help you, but where's your faith at? And he woke up and he calmed the storms in the sea, and they were just like, dang, who's this guy? He can calm the storms. And it's just really just being sitting on the sea where God did that. It just reminded me of no matter what I go through in my own personal life, no matter what you go through, just give it to the Lord. There's nothing bigger than him.